This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 5005 Los Feliz Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90027. Today is June 12th, 2024. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 2-inch ABS waste line cleanout located at the rear of the property in the garage, just at the rear wall of the garage. This goes out towards the front of our property, and this is our 2-inch ABS waistline clean out here. This is the waistline clean out for the guest unit, ADU unit that's just above the garage. So what we're going to do is we zeroed out a camera monitor here. We're just going to go ahead and drop down and continue to push out just to take a good look. And what we'll do is we have some water running in our front house, the main house, and the kitchen. And we'll just push out, and we do have a couple other clean outs along the driveway. So what we'll do is we'll push out as far as we can, and then we'll relocate ourselves to the other clean outs and take a good look. So again, it does appear to be cast iron waste line. So again, we'll just continue to push out. And as we continue to push out, it does appear that we're, a little bit of roots coming in there at around the 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock area, and it's very difficult to tell, but there's a little bit of black there on the side. It's not a little difficult to tell if that's a neoprene band or possibly a hole. So we're just going to push in just slowly, just a little bit. Take a good look. Again, we'll continue to push out. Just take a good look at these joints on the way out. Again, it does appear to be vitreous clay sewer piping. So we did transition from from cast iron waste line to vitreous clay sewer piping. This is just outside the garage. And again, you can see they possibly had the line hydrojetted and cleared out, cleaned out. See a little bit of swirl marks there in the joints, as well as some of the vitreous clay at the bottom. There's a little bit of chipping away there. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. We'll continue to push out. A little bit of offset there with a little bit of a belly. Again, we're just going to push out slowly. A little bit of debris there. Again, we'll try to push past this point and see if we can get past this debris. We can't turn the water on to run some water to help us push behind us, just for the fact that we do have the guest unit is above us. And as we push out, it does appear that we're transitioning to what appears to be black ABS. So again, we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we did flush the toilet in the main house there, just on the rear right-hand corner of the house. There's the bathroom there. We did flush the toilet, so that we did transition to black ABS waste line, and this is underneath the main house. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And again, what we'll do is we'll just push out as far as we can, and then from there we'll pull back and take a good look, and then we'll relocate ourselves to another clean out along the driveway. So again, we're just going to pause our mic here. And as we push out, you can see this is our kitchen. We do have the kitchen water running in the kitchen. You can see there, we do have some water coming in. So that is our kitchen tie-in. So again, we're just going to pause our mic here and continue to push out. So again, as we continue to push out, we'll push out just a little bit more as we push out a little bit. Keep going. And right here you can see that we're transitioning to what appears to be a CIPP cured in place liner. And again, we'll pause our mic here and again just continue to push out. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area as well as we're going to pull back from here. We'll shut all our water down. We'll pull back and take a good look. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we are coming out just at the front right-hand corner of the house, just in the plant area. This is where it makes a transition to start running downhill here. And you can see as we're in a CIPP liner. The CIPP liner has quite a bit of wrinkles and crinkles in it. It's kind of a little wrinkled up here. And you can see it's got a little bit of debris and stuff that's building up around some of the wrinkles and things like that. It's getting caught up in the line. And this is underneath the house. This is possibly in some original cast iron piping, possibly through the footing. Again, we'll continue to pull back. And as we pull back, we transition back into black ABS waistline. And all the black ABS waistline all appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. Again, no visible signs of any breaks, any major offsets. So again, we'll continue to pull back. There's another inspector in the house that's running a little bit of water.
The dishwasher's on, is that problem?
So again, we'll just continue to pull back. Again, got some more tie-ins there. And again, there's a little bit of residual water running from apparently the dishwasher. But again, everything still seems to be passing through. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Another tie-in there, another tie-in there, a couple more tie-ins in that area. So again, as we pull back, we transition back into what appears to be cast iron waistline. And again, the cast iron waistline in this area does have some buildup, does have some scaling. And you got quite a bit of debris in this area here. You can see a lot of debris in that area. And as we pull back, we transition back into what appears to be vitreous clay sewer pipe. And this is just at the rear right-hand corner of the house by the AC condenser. And again, you can see you're holding a little bit of water, a little bit of standing water in that area. And that's just due to that debris. You've got some buildup and debris in that area that needs to be flushed out. So again, the vitreous clay sewer line all appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. And this is running just from the rear of the property, just towards the garage. And as we continue to pull back, pull back slowly. We'll make a little bit of a turn, and as we make that turn, we transition back into cast iron. A little short section of ABS, and that's coming up and out of the wall. So again, all the cast iron waistline all appeared to be in fair and maintainable condition. There was a small little root intrusion coming in, little root finger coming in on the cast iron waistline, but again, nothing major. That could be taken care of with a chemical called Root X, or possibly having the line hydrojetted in order to remove some of that debris and help push that other debris out to the city sewer tie-in. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to switch cameras. We're going to relocate to another clean out on the rear right-hand corner of the house, just outside the kitchen area. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to a 3-inch ABS waistline cleanout located along the driveway on the right-hand side of the house, just outside what appears to be the kitchen area here. And again, this goes out towards the front of our property. This goes out towards our garage area. And again, we're going to zero out here at the edge of the cleanout. And what we're going to do is we're just going to push through here and again possibly push all the way out to our city sewer tie-in. We did view all this area already. We did push all the way out into our CIPP liner, but again, we don't have a mainline sewer clean out up on the front right-hand corner. There's a clean out just in the middle of the driveway. Again, but we're going to be missing probably about 20-25 feet of the or the sewer line at the front of the property. So we just ran from here. We're going to push out from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause my mic, and we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. As we push out, we transitioned into the cast iron waste line that was lined with a CIPP cured in place liner. And again, we'll just continue to push out. And right about here we located that area, and again that area there is just on the front right hand corner of the house in the plant area, and that's where we transitioned to our sewer line. And again, possibly a vitreous clay sewer pipe that had been lined with a CIPP cured in place liner. So again, I'm going to pause the mic here and attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. And as we push out, you can see here we're transitioning to what appears to be black ABS sewer pipe. And this got a little offset. I'm going to pull back just a little bit. You've got a little bit of an offset there at the top. You see a little bit of shift in the pipe there at the top, right around the 9 o'clock, going up and around to about 3 o'clock. And as we push out, you can see there's an opening here right around the 12 o'clock area. That area there is the mainline sewer cleanout up at the front of the property. And again, that is in the driveway. So again, we'll continue to push out. And as we continue to push out, we transition back into a CIPP liner. So again, we're just going to pause our mic here and attempt to push all the way out. As we push out, you can see that it does appear to possibly have some sort of debris stuck at the top of the pipe there. We're pushing in slowly, just try to take a good look. But it does appear to be some sort of debris that's stuck on the top of the CIPP liner. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out.
There you go.
We'll make a little bit of a drop, and we're dropping down. Again, make another 45. Again, we'll continue to push out. As we push out, it does appear that we transition to what appears to be concrete sewer piping. This is our saddle area here. As you can see, the liner had stopped, and we transitioned to what appears to be concrete sewer piping. And again, this is just right before our city sewer tie-in. This is our saddle. So we're going to push in, and we're just going to get, and we drop down into our city sewer. So we're going to pull back just a hair, and that is our city sewer tie-in there. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, as I mentioned, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. You can see the water flowing beneath us there. That is our city sewer tie-in. So again, we're going to pull back slowly. We are in a concrete saddle. The concrete saddle appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. As we pull back and we transition back into a CIPP cured in place liner. The CIPP cured in place liner had been placed in the what possibly could be the concrete sewer piping. It's very hard to tell because we can't see any joints or anything, and it appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. There's some crinkles and little crinkled up in certain areas and things like that. In those areas there, you're going to hold a little bit of debris, a little bit of buildup going to be held up in those areas. So again, we'll continue to pull back, and more so the line is more crinkled up and stuff as we pull back when we transition back underneath the house into the waistline underneath the house, where you got quite a bit of wrinkling and crinkling in that area there, and you can see a little bit more debris. Got a little bit of offset there, and that is we transition back into our black ABS sewer pipe. There's our opening, and that is our mainline sewer cleanout up at the front of the house, and it's in the driveway area. So again, we didn't run from that area just because it was approximately 25 feet from the exterior of the property, so we wanted to see everything. So again, we're going to have to continue to pull back. As we pull back, we transition back into a CIPP liner. Again, we'll continue to pull back. And as we pull back, we're coming back. And in this area here, we're transitioning back underneath the house. And you can see here, as we transition back into the waistline, you can see that the liner here got a lot more wrinkles and crinkles in it. This area is here, you can see it's gonna start, it would catch a little bit of debris, catch a little bit of buildup, would be caught up in this area. And again, the liner did possibly follow the contour of what possibly could be the cast iron waistline, or as well as when they removed it, they had twisted it and created those wrinkles in it. And as we pull back, we transition back into black ABS waistline. And all the black ABS waistline all appear to be in fair and maintainable condition. Again, no visible signs of any offsets or any breaks. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. Again, we have another inspector in the house that's running a little bit of water. So we got a little bit of residual water here running, and as well as the dishwasher's running at the same time. And again, we'll just continue to pull back. Again, heading back towards our clean out. And make a little bit of a turn, and we're going to come up and out of our clean out. And that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.